Derek Mcinnes is facing disciplinary action from the Scottish FA after comments he made about a penalty decision that rightfully benefited Celtic. The incident has sparked debate across Scottish football. Was he simply expressing frustration at a controversial decision? Or did his comments go beyond criticism of a referee's call and into territory that football authorities believe undermines match officials? Today, we're looking at the facts. What was said, why the Scottish FA has acted, and what it means moving forward. Following the match, Mcinnes was highly critical of a late penalty awarded to Celtic. The man was absolutely raging with the fear. He described the decision as disgusting and questioned how the decision-making process had reached that conclusion. The comments generated significant discussion among supporters, pundits and media outlets. The Scottish FA has subsequently issued Mcinnes with a notice of complaint. Importantly, the charge is not about disagreeing with a decision. Managers, players and pundits disagree with decisions every week. The issue for the Scottish FA appears to be the nature of the criticism and whether it breached rules regarding comments about match officials and the integrity of officiating. That distinction matters. Football authorities generally accept criticism of decisions themselves, but when it's a proper, salty loser crying his heart out, the governing body need to rightfully step in and learn these salty, staunch folk about real life. However, they often take action when comments are perceived to question the competence, impartiality or integrity of officials. From a Celtic perspective, many supporters will point out that the original decision was reviewed through the established VAR process and ultimately upheld. Whether fans agree or disagree with the outcome, the decision became the official result of the review process. For Celtic supporters, the story is less about whether people are allowed to disagree and more about where the line is drawn when discussing officials. Many fans believe criticism should focus on football decisions rather than broader accusations or suggestions that undermine confidence in officiating. The wider debate now centres on consistency. Supporters of every club want the same standards applied across Scottish football, and the staunch one seems to think he is an exception. If comments from managers are deemed unacceptable in one case, then fans will naturally expect the same standards to apply in future cases. That is likely to be one of the key talking points as this story develops, not whether people can disagree with referees, but whether football authorities apply their rules consistently regardless of the club, manager or circumstances or staunchness. The facts are straightforward. Derek Mcinnes criticised a penalty decision involving Celtic. The Scottish FA considered those comments serious enough to issue a disciplinary charge. A hearing process is expected to determine whether any sanction follows. What happens next will be closely watched across Scottish football, not just because of Derek Mcinnes, but because many supporters will be looking for clarity on where criticism ends and disciplinary action begins. Will the staunch one get the full book, or will he get a watered-down brown brogue version of the rulebook?